What's up, guys? It's your boy Anime Boom, and I am back for another video. Boruto Chapter 10 predictions. Want to keep posting the videos, go back to back on these videos. But before we get into the video, like, comment, subscribe. Trying to reach 4,000 public watch hours, so let's just try to get there, and then we try to get 2,000 subscribers. That's the goal. So been going through the prediction videos, thinking about each prediction because there's just a lot of predictions for this chapter. Chapter 9 really opened up a lot of stuff. And this stuff can happen at the beginning of the chapter, it can happen at the end of the chapter. There's a lot of times where this chapter can happen. Most likely, all of this ain't gonna happen, but you never know with a Boruto chapter. There's been times I've been right, and there's been times I've been completely off. So, this video today, I want to talk about Kawaki confronting Shikamaru. So let's get right into it. Okay, so the beef between Shikamaru and Kawaki. This isn't just a random confrontation that Kawaki will have against Shikamaru. This is something that's been built up to for a minute now. So Kawaki gets to the village in Boruto. This is younger Kawaki, teenage Kawaki, kind of kid Kawaki, because teenage Kawaki's him now. But Boruto, the original kid Boruto, Kawaki's a kid, and the Henley village finds him, and Naruto wants to bring him into the Henley village and protect him from Jigen, but Shikamaru doesn't want Kawaki in the village. He sees Kawaki as a threat, and it's been moments, time and time again. Kawaki gets confronted by Shikamaru, and Shikamaru's like, "Hey, if you do something crazy, we taking you out. I don't trust you. I really don't like you, and I'm only listening to you because Lord Seventh, Naruto, is protecting you." He didn't ever like Kawaki, really. So this isn't just a normal, this isn't just something random. Shikamaru and Kawaki have been kind of going at it for a minute, and Shikamaru wants to get rid of Kawaki so bad, and it's gotten to points where Naruto has had to defend Kawaki and explain to Shikamaru why he can stay in the village and why they're not going to get rid of him. He's a part of the village, and he wants everybody to be happy. But now, Naruto's gone, so the beef continues. Basically, the beef is continuing, and they do not like each other. And yeah, man, I'm just ready to see where this goes. I think this will play a big part because they've just been having that beef for so long. And Kawaki and him, they still don't. It still seems like they do not like each other. So we'll see where it goes. But that's my first part of the prediction. Just they have beef, and this could lead to them getting into it. It'll be a confrontation. Okay, we got the next part of the video. These conversations that Shikamaru has had with Boruto over basically the beginning. So, chapter 1, I believe, of Boruto 2 Blue Vortex, you see Shikamaru and Boruto communicating. It might have been the end of Kid Boruto. It might have been the end of those chapters, but from what I remember, it was 2 Blue Vortex. So, Boruto has been in contact with Shikamaru, and they've basically been keeping in contact. Boruto's telling Shikamaru basically, "Look, I'm not the bad guy. You're under mind control, basically, and you've been hit with a crazy genjutsu that makes you forget everything." And he now knows, Shikamaru now knows that his life has basically been swapped with, like, Kawaki's life and Boruto's life's been swapped. Kawaki's the good guy now, and Boruto's the bad guy. So all this time, the Henley Village has been going after Boruto. They really should have been going after Kawaki. So yeah, Shikamaru is officially on Boruto's side. He has turned on Kawaki, and Kawaki doesn't know that Boruto and Shikamaru have been communicating this whole time, basically since the beginning of the chapter. And this last chapter, you see Kawaki kind of keeps seeing that Boruto's talking to somebody. He's seeing that Boruto has been in communication with, like, Kawaki and stuff. So maybe next chapter, Kawaki is like, that was kind of weird. I think he's in contact with somebody, because how does Boruto keep getting out of the village, sneaking in the village, kind of knowing what's going on? How is Boruto so in the loop with everything going on? He might look at Ada kind of like, "What are you doing something to protect Boruto, but he also could look at Shikamaru the same way. So, yes, this could lead to a confrontation between Shikamaru and Kawaki in the upcoming chapter. Okay, so usually in these chapters, you get a big fight, and while that fight is going on, you get like a crazy conversation. Usually it'll be like Sarad or something that'll be having these conversations, or the class rep girl, but this could possibly be like a Kawaki and Shikamaru like talk. This could be those would be bigger characters to see have a conversation, and you probably thinking, what? But Kawaki's fighting, man. By this point, I think Kawaki is just weaker than Boruto. He's weaker than Boruto, and we just seen him try to fight the Shinju clones, and they destroyed them all. So it's like Boruto and the Shinju. I think they're gonna be having the big fight in the chapter, while Kawaki kind of stays on the sidelines, and he needs something to do. Kawaki can't just be sitting around. He has to he has to do something big in the chapter. So either he's knocked out from somebody beating him up, but the last time we saw him, Kawaki was kind of chilling. He wasn't knocked out, but maybe they could figure out a way to say he got knocked out or passed out or something, or you put him in a conversation with somebody. And Shikamaru is also just too weak by this point. We seen him; he got embarrassed by Cold. He couldn't do nothing against Damon and Ada. He just stood still that whole time. He was scared. Shikamaru is just not on the same level as these characters anymore. Half of these characters can just suck up his shadow possession jutsu, and he's useless. He just can't do nothing. The ninjutsu does not work, and that's Shikamaru's whole thing. His whole thing is ninjutsu, so he's basically pointless in the fights. And yes, this could lead to a conversation between Kawaki and Shikamaru. I think that would be a good way to use both characters, because all Shikamaru and Kawaki do are just standing around while the other bigger characters are just fighting. So yes, I could see this leading to this confrontation with Kawaki and Shikamaru, and Kawaki being mad. Okay, so recently Kawaki, he has everybody under that genjutsu that makes them forget everything like what's going on. He switched the lives of him and Boruto, so Kawaki would like it to stay that way. He doesn't want everybody on his head and everybody trying to go after him and stuff. So I would say maybe Kawaki in the next chapter, he just doesn't want anybody to get out of line. So maybe he confronts Shikamaru because he doesn't want Shikamaru to kind of think maybe something not right. Because Shikamaru's a smart character. We already see he knows that something isn't right. And maybe Kawaki's like, I need to go talk to Shikamaru and make sure he knows his place. He ain't gonna get out of line and mess me up and try to help Boruto and stuff. Maybe Kawaki goes that route and just tries to mess with Shikamaru and stuff. And he don't know that. Maybe he doesn't know that he's working with Boruto, but he's just trying to press him so Shikamaru doesn't get the idea of working with Boruto or working with anybody that's an enemy of Kawaki and stuff. So yeah, I could see that possibly happening. Kawaki confronting Shikamaru about not getting out of line and just keeping everything normal and not trying to save Naruto or whatever. So yeah, I can see that happen. And let's go to the next prediction. Okay, so the whole time I talked about how Kawaki was gonna confront Shikamaru and stuff, but you're probably wondering how is this gonna end up going. Kawaki isn't a bad guy. He's just a character that doesn't want bad guys to take over the Hidden Leaf Village. So he's not gonna kill Shikamaru. He ain't gonna do nothing crazy. All he's gonna do is just be scary. Tell Shikamaru, hey, you better stay on the right side, or I might have to put you in a dimension with Naruto. He's gonna just keep him aligned. He's gonna tell him what he needs to do, and Shikamaru's just gonna have to listen, because what's he gonna do against Kawaki? Kawaki's way stronger than him. But tell me how y'all feel about these predictions, or part of the prediction. And man, I'll see you on the next video. Subscribe, like, comment, and let's get to 4,000 public watch hours, man, because I really would like to do that. But peace out, y'all, and it may be my peace.